on the gas and I fuck up the semen. I'm rockin' upon angels and hanging with demons. Smart, would you really think that I'm an angel? But she gon' be mad when I call me a demon.
What's the kid? Hey, yo, man, before we get into this, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Y'all know what to do. Hey, man, so yesterday, Boss Top did his first interview since he been back home with no jumper, man. And he was asked about Tay Capone, Tay 600, Mr. Upton Rugers, man. And you already know, man, him and Tay been having a whole episode, a situation of back and forth, like not even back, I wouldn't even say back and forth, bro. Him and Tay 600 been having like a disagreement with one another, like they don't really rock with each other like that. They ain't enemies, but they ain't cool, you feel me? And I got the old footage of when Top was speaking on Tay Capone a minute ago when he had got out of jail the other time. He had a little weight on him. And I also got the footage from the interview, Top speaking on Tay Capone, basically playing like he don't know who he is, man. But yeah, man, I'm finna get into that footage, man, and y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But I really want to know what's the root of the problem between Tay 600 and Boss Top, bro, because it's never been like a clear problem, like what's really going on with these two guys, you feel me? But I'm finna run that footage, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
They keep asking me, do I think Tay snitched? What should I tell them? I don't think he snitched. I don't know. They keep asking me, did Tay snitch? They keep asking me, do I think Tay snitched? What should I tell them? I don't think he snitched. I don't know. They keep asking me, did Tay snitch?
One day, who was Tay Capone? Tay 600.
Tay 600.
So Tay 600, he got a story where he was saying that you had Blood Money's watch on one day.
I don't know that cat.
And he said like Blood was looking for his watch and you like slipped it in the pocket and was like, nigga, I don't know where to watch at.
I never heard that story.
Yeah, well, he got a whole IG rant where he was like breaking it down and he was saying that's one of the reasons why he think you and Sosa kind of like fell out.
Who you say his name is again?
Tay 600, Tay Capone.
Oh no, man. Something about to do with Nana?
Yeah, Rondo no
homie. Oh yeah, he better go on back it up.
Who was your homie?
Of course, you already know Mr. Upton Rugers had to respond, folks. You know he had to respond. I knew Tay was coming, folks. But I'm finna play this footage, man. You know Tay finna break it all the way down. You know folks don't play anything. Hey, I don't blame him though. You speaking on me, I'm finna monetize off your shit. I'm finna monetize off speaking about you. So yeah, Tay 600 basically broke it down, man, and he said he felt the way about it yesterday when he first seen it, but he gave himself some time to calm down and he looked at it a different way. And shout out to Tay, man. That's a mature answer, man. And just not to keep the bullshit keep going. You feel me? People older now, we older, folks in his 30s. Shit, you almost in your 30s. So it's just time to change the narrative, folks. Everybody dead and gone, everybody locked up, man. Shit is just different now. Y'all ain't gotta be best friends or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even mix well. You said you don't even really mix well with them because folks are look grimy and slimy, you feel me? And a lot of people don't know, I actually met Boss Top, played the game with him. I know his brother, I know his OG, you know what I'm saying? Top cool though, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know him like that because I don't hang around him, you know, but in my book, Top cool, man. You know what I'm saying? The taste seemed like a real nigga, you know? But y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button, leave comments in the comment section. I'm finna run the whole clip of Tay 600 responding to the situation. And y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all comment and let me know the real root to the problem of Tay 600 and Boss Top whole disagreement. I ain't gonna say beef, I'm gonna say disagreement. They whole disagreement of why they don't like each other or what's the differences between them, because I never knew the root of the problem. But I'm guessing that it's probably that video I just played with Boss Top called, he was like, they asked me, is Tay a snitch? Is Tay a snitch? And he was acting like kind of funny and shit. It's probably that video, I don't know. But if y'all know, all y'all drill historians, let me know in the comment section. It's the Kid KO. Yeet, yeet.
But he was basically asking Top like about a story that I spoke on, that I put out there about Blood Money watch, and Top putting it in his pocket. So the first thing they said my name, and he was like, who is that? He like, who is Tay Capone? And they like, Tay 600, he like, I don't know that cat, man. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? And then Remo was trying to go further into the situation with Blood Money and the watch. And he like, man, I don't know him, man. I ain't never heard that story before. Ooh. And I'm being honey with y'all. When I seen that shit last night, because somebody sent it to me last night. When I seen it last night, I didn't give a fuck about it. I wasn't mad. And I wasn't really mad because, honestly, like, what the fuck do I give a fuck as a nigga saying he don't know me? Like, okay, you don't know me, then fuck. Everybody know you know me, so you saying that shit only making yourself look weird as hell on BD. So I didn't give a fuck last night, folks, on Steve. I really didn't. Like, I honestly was like, okay, fuck. Now I don't know you either. When they bring your name up, I don't know who the fuck you is. I don't know who is that on BD. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? So I took it like that. But this morning when I feel a little bit more entitled to like speak out more aggressively about this situation, because when he kept acting like he didn't know me. Like, it's one thing, G, to act like you don't know me. It's another thing to keep saying, I don't know that cat. I don't know that man. I don't know him. I never heard of it. Come on, folks. Then, folks, like, I low-key wasn't even that mad because I feel like Remo botched the fuck out of the whole question, folks. Remo said that, he said I had an IG rant about Top in his watch, folks. And he said, he started off with the question like, man, Tay said y'all fell out over this watch and shit like that. I never said that. I never said that was one of the reasons me and Top fell out was over that watch. I ain't never say that. I never said that, folks. On BD. I never said that, folks. I said that the situation happened at Sosa crib in his driveway on BD. I never said that nigga, when folks denied having to watch, all we did was walk in fucking Sosa house. No, that was their manager, Dro. We walked in his house. When folks denied having that watch and him and Blood had their little words, folks got out the car and we went in Dro house. So we didn't get into, why the fuck is I'm getting into it with Top over a fucking situation with him and Blood Money? That shit don't got nothing to do with me. I ain't say I got into it with Top over, or me and Top fell out over that. No, why the fuck is me and Top falling out over another nigga watch? On Steve, I never said that. I also never went on an IG rant about the shit. I did a story time on Top and spoke on that. On BD. I never went on no IG rant or no shit like that. I spoke on that situation when I did a Top story on my YouTube, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, when you introduce a question wrong, or you like say something about the question and it's like the question itself not even being asked right, or you not, it's like the answer he giving low key is kind of predicated on the way you ask the question. Like, you made it seem like you said, man, it's an Instagram post, it's on Instagram. Like, bro, it ain't on, that's probably out here somewhere on BD. I'm pretty sure it is. I see shit on YouTube and shit like that, but I never said that, bro. This was a situation, and we didn't fall out for that, bro. That shit happened. That shit with that watch happened in 2013 or some shit, bro. We was still going up north together, me and Top, going to folks in them crib and shit, folks, after that watch situation, folks. That shit ain't have shit to do with me. I was just right there to see that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting into it with Top over that shit on Steve. That shit was 2013, bro. It wasn't 12, because in 2012, folks ain't even had deals. Folks ain't even get signed. Sosa ain't get signed to the end of 12. Shit was in 2013. This shit was in 2013 when folks had they big ass cribs and they cars and all of that up north. On BD. This was when that shit was. It wasn't 2012, buckets, because Sosa didn't sign till December of 2012. Shit was 13 on BD. Folks them already got it rolling and doing their thing, and we already sliding up north to folks in them cribs and shit. And then you think I'm like, just for the people who like don't know what's true or false, bro, because he said, I never heard that story. Y'all know I'm not finna make no lie on a nigga like that, on Steve. Like, I ain't even gonna spend too much time on that. Y'all know I'm not gonna lie on no nigga about no shit like that. Like, Top ain't dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Top not dead, folks. I wouldn't talk about no nigga, put that shit on no nigga name, knowing that a nigga lied to see that shit one day and come home and... I wouldn't do that, folks. On Steve. I would never do no shit like that. On LA. Y'all know I'm not gonna... This shit... I don't even get y'all stories about shit niggas done told me or no shit like that, bro. All the stories I get y'all is my recollection on BD. Mine's. Direct source on 4th grade. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta get shit from other motherfuckers and... Oh yeah, and folks them told me that happened. No. No, folks. On Steve, I wouldn't do that, folks. On Steve grade. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, that type of shit, folks, it just made me be like, alright, whatever, folks. On Steve grade. And then, like, you know, I love when I see shit and I'm able to get enough. Because, like, if I would have saw that shit today, this shit would have been a whole nother reaction. Different type of vibe. But I seen it last night. And I've had time to, you know, react and... Well, not react, but... You know how certain shit piss you off or you feel a certain way, but, you know, you get time and to chill or think about certain shit and all of that, folks. So I ain't even able today to have as much fervor and veracity as I did last night seeing this shit, or like irritated as much as I did last night seeing this shit. But one of the things that I tried to look at was like, cause I didn't watch the whole interview, but what I did do was watch enough of it to see just how he was, you know, like what was his vibe in the interview. And honestly, it probably was the calmest I ever seen Top, folks. You know what I'm saying? So Top maybe, folks, I don't know if he was playing a lot of shit to the left because he didn't want to answer that question. Or he didn't want to give, like, he didn't really give to me like he was trying to say nothing. Like, he don't give, like, the whole interview that I seen of him doing, every part I see, it looked like he there getting his coin and he talking to them. But it's a lot of shit that it look like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Don't be deep. Now I ain't making excuses for him, but I done seen him be a lot more out open and fervored up about shit, folks. So when I see him, it's like he relaxed, he calm. Maybe he just didn't want to give them none on BD. He didn't want to be on there and be, oh yeah, ooh, that bitch ass nigga J Hood, ooh, out the back. So he act like he don't know J Hood. He didn't want to be on that bitch playing with me and shit. So maybe he just act like he don't know niggas. Or maybe that's the way he evade the question. Like, man, I don't know them. Ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know you know us. So the only reason you would really have to do that is the evade, going viral, evade them opening the door and you stepping right in some shit on BD. Cause one thing about J Hood just like me in this aspect. Play with him if you want. He gonna be on the internet in minutes, ready to cook some shit up on BD. So maybe he was just not trying to give them none juicy. Maybe he just didn't want. And this is what one thing I low key felt like too. On Steve Gray, that's just something that's embarrassing, folks. And if a nigga asked me about that, I probably would have brushed past it too, folks. On Steve, I probably would have, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Like, a nigga asked me something that I'm not proud of, folks. Cause let's just say if he would have linked into the question and then be like, man, that nigga lying. That shit never happened. You call me a liar, I'm telling you, I was gonna be on this bitch with even more details about it on BD. So he wasn't gonna indulge in the question for real, folks. I don't think, because he don't want to even speak on it because he's not gonna call me a liar. Now, what he did say is, I never heard of that story. But did that story happen? Is what should have been asked. Don't BD. Is that an actual, did that happen? Because him saying he don't know the story is like, okay, I get it. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? He never heard that. Maybe he never heard it on BD. Because I don't think I am the first person to speak about it. I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm only the first person to speak about it because I literally was the only one right there. Literally, folks. I'm literally the only one right there, folks. Me and Top in the Vino on coming to the birds from the block on phone them. It wasn't nobody in the Vino but me, Top, and the driver, folks. The driver belt out before me and Top, folks. Me and Top finna start getting out the V. Blood pull up. No questions asked. Go right to the Vino trying to see who in here. As soon as he seen folks, he instantly, watch. On Steve. And folks, I seen folks on BD, he watched them. He tucked that bitch right before that shit happened. On BD, right before he got to the car, he tucked that bitch. And he turned around and he told me, like, man, you finna start us, watch all over. BD, that happened. I wouldn't lie on no nigga about no shit like that on Steve. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, folks. On Steve Gray. So I'm thinking, like, maybe he just ain't want to answer that shit. Maybe he wanted to skip the question. So the only way to stop any really further questions about this is to just act like I don't know shit. I ain't never heard of shit. I ain't know what the fuck going on. On Steve, next question. I don't know him. I never heard of that story. Next.
Step on the gas and I fuck up the semen. I'm rockin' upon angels and hanging with demons. Smart, would you really think that I'm an angel? But she gon' be mad when I call me a demon. I'm from the rap.